Right, what up my friends and welcome to Kuttenberg. Right, so we're now towards Kuttenberg. And, currently I'm starving to death and I'm tired. Can't open my inventory. So can't deal with that right now. Ooh, what a weird space is this? I don't think that's Kuttenberg. I would assume Kuttenberg is way bigger.
What's this? Gates wide open.
Watered, fed, and saddled first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Zizka of Trotznov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Zizka. And young Henry.
Jobst.
Margrave Jobst.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here.
Damn.
I'd
He's
love
got
to
some
know what
fresh
brought you two
clothes.
together. But also, what the hell happened to you? Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow.
Alright.
Sir Peter, take care of our guests. Let's go!
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
It just keeps delivering. I'm loving this game so much. Alright, let's check. Where are we right now? We're in Suchdol. Guessing Kuttenberg is over this way. It's basically the same size as the previous area. Alright, so where do I sit? Do I just sit next to John then? Let me take some food here.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dry bread and stewed peas with a horde of...
But there we go.
I
Now I can
seriously
sit
doubt
down
that
and
the
eat.
fair
What are they doing over
You're
there?
off, my friend.
Oh,
About time. I was starting to get fed up. Tell me about it. Ugh, this is my third extended shift this week. Sucker. Well, hang in there, mate.
oh, I like that.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey. Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
How did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Suchdol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
We had him in our grasp. We routed his company. And then that swine von Aulitz got involved.
He's the commander of the Prague militia.
And they came with him.
Why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation. And they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress?
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Aulitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
We only met once.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms. I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. He was somewhat disturbed.
They quarreled, did they?
They agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible.
What about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad.
Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. Maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Zuzana to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Well, we might as well take a bath. Yeah, here she is, Zuzana. I'd like a bath.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Thank you. That's what I call service. I mean, thank you.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir.
You're enjoying a bath. Oh, great. Right, thank you, Susanna. I'll be on my way now.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, I can praise him. Come here. Let me love you.
Aye, aye. You silly doggy.
There you go, let's go to bed. What happened to Michael and Clara? Don't tell me they hanged Michael.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. How was your journey? All good? You gave me a wallopy. Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? Zizka, you all right?
No
He was
way.
a good man.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
What about Clara?
There was this healer called Clara there. No, I don't know her well. But she was very kind to me. But I suppose now I'll never see her again.
Poor girl. May God forgive her sins and grant her eternal rest.
Sleep and save. Yeah, you discovered dice. Where? It's not in my room at least. Another bad dream. Nightmare. Oh, it's Martin.
So you
Hi,
got your
Martin.
revenge.
Yeah.
Did it make you feel any better?
It did. Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Bergov.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
He's right.
It's what I want. Why are you waking me up? You again?
The Margrave is calling for you, sir.
Very well. I'll go then.
Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
No need for formalities. I don't want to offend you, so you may leave.
Oh, I see. You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, thank you for the breakfast on the table here. Thank you very much.
I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us.
They can wait a while longer then. First I have to fix myself up and tell Katherine to prepare the horses. You go ahead without me.
Alright, let's face the thunder. Hello,
Where's
Jobst.
Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
To report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund. I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
Don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
That's a long story, my friend.
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, He'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund, but of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I don't think I want to rat out my friend like that, so I'll just say I don't know.
I have no idea, sir.
That's a pity. I would be very keen to know. I also heard something about a pillory and poaching. What the hell did you and Sir Hans...
That was Hans, not me. That was Sir Hans' fault. But instead of messengers, they thought we were beggars.
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. Seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
To be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. He fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon. Are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, Istvan Toth was there.
Oh, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. Do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
You said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be...
But I didn't even say anything.
something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
But you said you had time to think. So how was it then?
Well...
I've had better liars than you failed to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
Although it wasn't me who told him, von Berghoff did get certain... information.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
I can't accept. Sorry.
Sir, that's a generous offer, and I appreciate it. It's Lord Capon, Your Grace. I came to find out where he is, and rescue him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
All right.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
What would I expect?
Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. That I am now acting in the best interests of this country. And of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests.
Everyone knows that.
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. Anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. We'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck.
This sounds like a lively tavern. Oh, okay.
I warned you you had it coming, you drunk! Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for no turnip, mine.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Zizka?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Ooh.
You won't get me!
It's good to see you too, Zizka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now, anyway. This is Henry. Henry, this is Kubyenka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubyenka here owed them some dice winnings. Pay him.
All right, then. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
Leave us alone now.
Is it just you and the devil here?
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
Well, I'm alone here.
And where are the others?
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards before we could react. They knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Eva and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't. Pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Where is he being held?
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
No way we're getting him out of there.
More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
We'll be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
Don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
Maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody'll listen if we mention coin. Have anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe.
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hid them.
You'll go with Kubyenka to get the hand cannons he maybe, surely, hid somewhere.
At least I won't have to carry them myself.
And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp.
So where are the cannons?
We hid something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders. By the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere. We need a shovel. Used to be one by Janner's tent. I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found you the best place.
It's definitely not this one. It's probably gonna be the last option, I would assume.
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
Nah, go and do that yourself.
Why don't you go yourself?
Ah, the water is cold and the bottom is slippery. I do not want to get wet.
But if I get wet, that's all right, eh?
Not just all right, downright splendid.
Moving. No stalling.
Ah, you're as much fun as watching grass grow.
I mean, if you really wanted the booze, you can go and get it yourself. I'm not your servant.
Dig. Here, just like the last time.
Last time we were wrong, though. This guy.
Grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
There are two kinds of people. Those who work and those who watch. Both are equally important. You can guess which of us is which.
Yeah, you're the lazy one. That's what I make of that.
See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
Oh, Zizka found some men willing to help us, I guess. It was purgatory. It went well. I'll just say it went well, even though it didn't.
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ?
See how well we understand each other.
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens. From above.
We'll do it my way.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here, with me.
Some time later. Okay, I guess I don't get to know then what the plan is.
Are we there yet? No. God, you hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Halt! Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it.
Wait.
To the task!
Oh. Okay, I don't think we hit anyone. Wow. How do you guys miss that bad?
Yeah, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
Oh, okay.
Rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Till you hang alongside the devil, that is. Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at the sky again?
I feel like these two are definitely not gonna work. Let's try the speech.
Listen to me carefully. In the woods around us, we have dozens of archers and crossbowmen. If you don't surrender, we'll shoot you to pieces. We'll kill the rest the old-fashioned way.
Oh, shit! There's barely a dozen of you.
That's not true at all. There's more of us.
He sounds
many
so
more.
not convincing.
A gross. And we have armor, hammers, and cannons.
And you're hiding in the forest with all that gear, right? Have at them! Kill those bastards!
We'll finish this quickly.
Yeah! He's had it.
Come on, then!
It's
like pressing a horse
There's more of them. You think you can scare me? Not a chance.
Right, let's head out.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better.
Wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
What about your people?
Hideout. Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here.
Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubyenka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
Too bad. Didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
First, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
Aren't you coming, though?
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? But you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest.
Need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades. Where can we find them?
I'd like to know that, too.
You gather a band of criminals, and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. Will you at least tell me where to start?
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Henry may be able to convince him. Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak. But who knows where they ended up. We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here. I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
Alright. Yeah, I want to go to Kuttenberg first. Alright, so Kuttenberg is over this way.